Hey Jackson Brody, Mrs. Ulickney here to help you with page 259 and 260 for your at-home math work on Thursday, March 4th. Make sure you have a pencil and that you're on the right page, and make sure you put this paper back in your folder when you are done and that it comes back to school next week. So, let's look up here. It says, write one of the facts from the list above that can help you solve problems 1 through 3. Well, let's look at number 1. We're looking at this picture. It says, how many fish are there all together? So, what fact would help you figure out how many fish there are all together? So we're trying to find the total. Would 3 times 5 equals 15? 5 times 3 equals 15? 15 divided by 5 equals 3, or 15 divided by 3 equals 5? So which of these equations helps you find how many fish there are in all together? I hope you're thinking the multiplication equations, because that's how we find the total. So this equation or this equation could help you find the total number of fish. So 15 fish swim in 3 equal rows. How many fish are in each row? Well, let's look. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 rows. How many fish in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if 15 fish swim in 3 equal rows, what division problem would that make? 15 divided by 3 equal rows would equal what? 5, because there are 5 fish swimming in each row, and we're taking the total of 15 and breaking it apart into equal groups. Number 3, 15 fish swim in rows of 5 fish. How many rows of fish are there? This time we're looking at our total, and we know there's 5 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 fish in each row. So now we're trying to find out how many rows are there. So what number times 5 gives us 15? And I hope you're thinking 3. Okay, now we know that 4 times 9 equals 36. Write the whole fact family. So I'm going to let you do this part on your own. Write the 2 multiplication facts that go with this fact family and the 2 division. The only reminder is when we divide, we start with our total, because when we divide, we're breaking the total apart. All right, let's look at number 5 on page 260. It says Sienna draws 18 squares in 2 equal groups of 9. So 1, 2, and there's 9 in each group. Which division equation does her drawing show? Well, when we divide, guys, we should always have the total first. So if we have 2 groups of 9, 9 and 9, what's our total? What's 9 plus 9? So our total should be 18. So our division problem should start with 18. Does letter A start with 18? Nope, so we know that's wrong. Does B start with 18? It does, but let's look at our numbers. 18 divided by 6. Are there 6 groups? No, there's 2 groups. Are there 6 in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's 9 in each group, so that wouldn't work. Does this start with 18? It does. And is the 18 divided into 2 groups? 1, 2. Yes, it is. And then how many are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So C is our answer. D says 6 divided by 2, but it doesn't start with our total of 18. So we know that is wrong. And you want to be careful, even though letter B started with 18, it didn't have the correct number of groups or the number in each group. Number 6, write 2 different division equations about this array. So remember, when we divide, we need to find the total first. So what's our total for this array? We have 1, 2, 3 rows with how many in each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. What comes next when we're counting by sixes? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What comes next? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our total is 18 because when we divide, we always start with our total. So 18 divided by how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. So 18 divided by 3 equals what? How many are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What would our other division equation be? 18 divided by 6 equals 3. The number in each group and 3 rows. Okay, let's look at number 7. It says Chi has 24 trading cards. So this is his total. He gives away all his cards to friends. He gives 8 cards to each friend. So we have our total of 24. Okay, and he gives 8 cards to each friend. So 24 divided by 8 equals what number? Or how many times do you count by 8s to get to 24? Well, we know that 24 is a multiple of 4 because it ends in 4. So let's use our number line and count by 4. 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. And we're trying to figure out how many times do you count by 8 to get to 24? Well, here's my first 8. What's 8 plus 8? 16. Here's my second 8. What's 16 plus 8? 24. So how many times do we count by 8 to get to 24? 3. So how many friends did Chi give cards to? 3 friends. Okay. Now, I am going to let you do number 8 and 9 on your own because they want you to write 2 division facts for this word problem. And when we divide, we start with the total. And then for number 9, write the multiplication facts that belong with this problem. And don't forget to bring this back to school with you next week. Put it in a folder so you know where it is. All right, have a good rest of your day, guys.